Alright, so do I need to send this out on social media?
Hey Patrick, did you send this out on social media? Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh, it says live.
Yep. One of you needs to mute whoever isn't going to be talking first. I guess that depends on
Josh, it's a picture of you and it says Travis. Or no, wait, Travis is just black.
Let me
Oh, no, wait.
let me mute my phone. So Holly will be dealing with my
Let's start talking crazy.
So 0 views.
How can you tell?
Down in the right hand corner. So WAAY 31 beat reporter hangout. 0 viewers.
Mine doesn't say that.
Try to just maximize it. Huh. So it might just be because I am.
Because it's your hangout.
Yeah. I'll let you know when we got a viewer.
until then, you can continue clicking your videos.
No, we got cameras, man. They're watching us.
Do we have this microphone on? It's not on there.
In theory.
Go ahead and turn the receiver on. Do you mind switching? I know they're ready to. Oh, this is on, sorry.
You want to jack my shot on my camera.
Check 1, 2. Am I getting that?
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic check 1, 2. I don't see levels hitting at all. Oh, they're tiny. Mic check 1.
Yeah, just turn up the tone. It should be good. Not all the way.
Mic
2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check.
We're good. Just don't go.
Well, it's pointing away from like Josh, so he'll need to talk louder.
How long are we doing this?
30 minutes-ish.
We have to sit here, stare at our
So I
computer.
just need to post a link from the Google Hangout, correct?
Yeah.
So I can just copy this link right here and post it to my Twitter.
Or you can just retweet mine. That I just sent out.
Do you still see me, even though I just opened up a different thing?
Yeah.
I just mentioned you too in a tweet.
Okay, thank you.
And then that's the link. I guess I called it a Hangout even though it was Josh's that he started.
Well, Josh is going to kick your ass.
Well,
Right over that.
we've been grammatically correct for the second hour. So,
Why would that have been grammatically incorrect? Check
going or
out.
Hangout, right? They just didn't do it. Mike Patrick's still working.
With fellow beat reporters at what are y'all's Twitter handles? Whoa.
Josh WAAY 31. Travis WAAY 31.
Oh yeah, no. It's like the same as mine.
I don't think I have that on both.
Don't even ask what this said. My Google Hangout with fellow people. And that's
This is
I'm just gonna do this to at team. Redstone.
I think you should get rid of the Lisa Lights poster behind you.
It says over here.
I'll have a Lisa Lights poster behind you. What's your target viewer? Yeah, I think I should remove it.
Yeah, because then people that aren't Lisa will be like, what?
Yeah, this is really interesting. We're still for the feeding stations. Those other watches us. Just so they like it.
I don't know what's more depressing, not getting any likes on an article or reviewing some. Raul Meta.
Has he asked us a question?
No,
See, who's doing this?
Well, he didn't join us yet. I just got a notification saying
Who's continuing?
that he said yes to this. I don't know what that means though.
Oh,
Raul, can you hear us? What you see in this picture of us is a sign that says cares.
Lots of people ask questions on the Facebook post.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
hey, you know what? That counts.
So, we can't see it.
I'm going to share this.
Redstone News just favorited the tweet. Yeah. I just got a new follower from it. Join the Hangout. Come on.
Some viewers. Travis, what do you want to know about the army? You gotta answer.
You know, there's a lot of things I like to know. You know, the only time I've been on Redstone in my adult life was when I was repairing air conditioners.
Hey, we got a viewer. Welcome. You have any questions for us? Let us know.
I'll continue my story about my appearance on Redstone.
Is everybody like hearing things in their ear or no?
I don't have my and I think yours is the only hotline right now.
Hello. If you have any questions, let us know.
It says we got 1 viewer. 2 viewers.
Hello. If you have any questions about Redstone, space, or tech, let us know.
Where do you see the list of people?
I think since I started the Hangout, I get to read out.
I can't see it
At the
either.
bottom where I can stop the broadcast or see how many people are hanging out with us or have linked us. There's 2 people watching still. I don't see. Yeah, if you want to be your mic, Holly.
Stand by.
All right, so if you guys want to ask any questions, there's our web guy Patrick in the background. But if you guys want to ask any questions, you can use the Q&A section, and if we know the answer to them, then we can answer them for you right here. If not, then we'll consider making a story out of it, and we'll let you know when that will happen too. So yeah, it's up to our one viewer, whoever you are, to ask us any questions that you would like
Everybody
answered.
say, hey, Patrick.
Having 2 shots at once. Wait till you go in. Usually takes like 15, 20 minutes before like people really start asking questions.
Okay.
Well, we still got one viewer who's markedly silent.
It's really just tuned in to see what we were saying.
Yeah.
You got control, I think, Josh, that you can actually.
Hey, we got a question.
Yay.
This guy said, do you know about all the cool stuff going on at BizTech? That might be you, Travis.
That's a Travis question for sure.
Do you want to unmute your mic or take it, Travis?
No, I was trying to cycle through my tabs that I have open. Well, my answer is I do not, but I would definitely like to hear about the cool things that are happening at BizTech.
This is a BizTech incubator.
What is that?
Their Google Plus page. Ask
Oh.
us.
Okay.
That's actually pretty cool. I worked at an incubator for a summer.
I know there's a few that are growing in the Huntsville area, and I also know that I talked to a lot of Chamber of Commerce people, business-oriented people, and they say incubators are the best way to go because, you know, you don't have to pay for the internet, really. You have very low costs to set up in an office space, and if your company starts growing, I mean, you're able to save some of that money that you would have on overhead costs or other things if you had to rent out your own space or buy your own building yourself. So that's kind of the way to go if you're a small up-and-coming business, especially in the Huntsville area. So all you need is that one big contract from the U.S. Army or NASA or another big government agency, and you're off and running.
Yeah, that was and a lot of these incubators will provide support for you know, like they'll provide a IT support guy, you know, just a lot of these positions that a lot of businesses will share, you know, because one IT guy can work on 5 small businesses, but, you know, it might take 3 IT guys to work a, you know, Fortune 500, or I mean, Fortune 500, way more, but,
Guys, I can contribute to the incubator conversation. I've never heard of it, but I'm learning a little today, too. So.
I will say this, I did a story recently. It was a company called Camber Corporation who just celebrated their 25th anniversary, and they said they had this little tiny office space off of Drake Avenue, and they got one NASA contract, and from there they were able to expand their employee base like tenfold, and they are now in over 100 locations that have several hundred employees that work for them, and they just started with a handful of people in a small office here in Huntsville. So
That's all it takes is one big contract.
it's amazing, you know, and a lot of these companies in Huntsville, I mean, that's how you get started, is to find something with NASA or U.S. Army, and then you get the ball rolling.
Our screens are flashing back and forth a lot. Is y'all's doing that too?
I think it's because of the microphone issue.
I'm trying to control it the best I can. I don't know
You
if it
did
controls
not.
the whole broadcast, but I can.
Can you do that like that on my little head here and then Travis's head?
Because I'm doing that and it's staying on like.
For the record, no one said I don't have a little head.
What?
I think you guys can go ahead and unmute your mics, but it might be echoey on the.
It's very echoey in my ear, but I mean, it's not bothering me.
Oh, they sent another thing. BizTech. Next Thursday, they have an event about successful veterans in business. Clay Henchman, a Purple Heart winner, CEO of USI, will be the speaker.
They're doing a what? I'm sorry, I can't see it. Next Thursday, we have an event, Successful Veterans in Business, and we have the Henchman Purple Heart winner and CEO of USI will be the speaker. We have Free Straight Ale Craft Beer Tech Expo and Entrepreneurial Meetup networking at 5:15. Well, you had me at free beer.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Free craft beer.
Yeah, that's what you gotta lead with.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
yeah, that sounds really great. Successful veterans in business. You know, it's really important. I was at a job fair yesterday for military and former military because it can be difficult for veterans to transition from the military to the civilian world, and I feel like events like this are really important for them. Sometimes military people speak in a certain lingo that civilians don't speak, and they have trouble translating their job skills to potential civilian employers. So any event that can be held to help them is I think wonderful, and we will definitely put that on our calendars and see if we can't make it out. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the idea.
And free beer.
And free beer.
And free beer. For some reason, my power supply is low, so I'm going to step out for a second and see if I can get this thing hooked up because I'm at 5% battery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you're charging now.
I am.
See if I can get the motor out. Good money. Stay with
There's one. There's one. Up. What's wrong with that one down there? Well, mine is though, so I wonder if it's a problem with your cord.
Is your? I think that was it. It wasn't plugged in there. He said there are great programs like Boost to Business and Empowering Veterans.
Yes, I'm pretty familiar with Boots to Business and what was the other one? I can't say. Empowering Veterans.
Yeah.
Not so familiar with that one, and I'm not as familiar with Empowering Veterans, but I definitely need to look into that. Like I said yesterday, I was with civiliansjobs.com. I need to find out when the next Empowering Veterans event is so that I can become more familiar with them too. Like I said, these programs are phenomenal and need to be publicized. Stories need to be done about them, and we need to do as many as we can. We know that there's a drawdown going on right now. More and more soldiers are being separated from the Army, either voluntarily or involuntarily. So there's a need for things like this, definitely.
Did your light that wasn't on before on the charger thing? Is it still not charging? Bummer.
Oh, it is. We're good.
Patrick's the wizard.
In, but not charging, so.
You're smart. You're smart. You was smart, you was good, you was important. Is that what she says? In that movie, The Help, because you was smart, you is good. Patrick, what do they say in that movie, The Help? You was smart, you was good, you was important.
Ooh.
Can everyone please watch that movie tonight?
Travis is back. Travis is back.
It's about a writer.
Yes, it wouldn't be
My
a.
story tonight will have explosions.
You have an explosive story.
I saw you did there.
It's not as explosive as the last time you did a story on this, correct?
Well, it's not a close-up either. He has his email there if you guys want it. That's probably more for you too.
I don't see it. Oh, I see it.
Lance at boosttech.org.
Thank you, Lance. I'll definitely reach out to you about the event.
Oh, we had another viewer and then lost him.
If I saw a picture of him,
I got it on Holly. She's the best looking out of all of us. So.
Thank you. Does anyone want to ask us a question?
Any story ideas? Any pitches about Space Tech Redstone?
Question?
Okay, yeah, I send the email. Yeah.
Lance, I'm actually going to email you momentarily.
anyone buying an Apple Watch?
No.
No.
I am not buying an Apple Watch. I am not a.
Lance, if you're still there, I just emailed you, and I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's
I thought
fine.
you were ending with I'm not buying an Apple Watch.
Yes.
We still got 1 year, so it might be Lance.
Oh, do you guys see the functionality in an Apple Watch?
No, I don't understand. Like, why? Because, okay, for me, my phone, like, I want to be able to see on it, and the Apple Watch is like,
Yeah.
like a quarter of the size on your wrist, and it's supposed to do all the same things except make a phone call. You're going to be able to see it.
But don't worry, they made sure that they would have an Apple Watch app right there on your homepage if you wanted to dabble in it if you do decide to buy an Apple Watch.
Don't worry, I want Apple.
I mean, I like Apple products. I mean, I have a MacBook Pro and I have the iPhone 6, but I'm not going to get an Apple Watch anytime soon.
I mean, I legitimately would just like to see someone has one and just like look at it and just see how small the screen is. I mean, it can't be any bigger than your wrist.
It's kind of interesting because you almost look back at like pocket watches, you know, with the phone. I mean, obviously they do a lot more than tell time, but you know, that used to be something you have to pull out of your pocket to look at. But
We were converted. I still wear a wristwatch a lot. Most people don't, but I do.
In Apple-related news, I think one of Apple's co-founders is actually speaking in Birmingham today.
We have one more viewer. Welcome to our other viewer. If you have any questions for us, you can use the chat or use the Q&A. Apps on the left-hand side. You can ask us anything you want. Not anything. Keep it going.
Oh, I left.
Bye.
Yeah, you scared them away. I mean, they could ask about Tor.
Deep onion routing.
Yes, onion routing. It's an exciting topic in our day and age.
The Internet of Things.
I just did a story on that.
We got another viewer again. Welcome. Oh, nope. Left again.
Bye.
Bye.
It's probably just Patrick toying with us right now.
Stop it.
You Star Wars trailer?
Let's wrap this up.
Alright, and then chat questions. Oh, you were I'm just seeing the Apple Watch question. This is not going by chronological.
No, it's not.
order in the
Very
question.
confusing.
Yeah.
Get it together, Google, or else I will buy an Apple Watch.
See if we can draw.
Speaking of Apple, looks like Tim Cook made the list of 100 most influential people according to Time Magazine. Another person that made it was Kanye West.
Elon Musk wrote his.
And that's why I brought it up.
That's the only reason
I read Kanye's deal. I didn't know Musk was a Kanye fan. Welcome to our Hangout. Viewer. If you want to ask us any questions, space tech, redstone related, you can use the chat function or the Q&A function. But this is kind of our first rodeo with this kind of stuff.
So be easy on this.
Mm-hmm. Don't ask me what they're blowing up on the Arsenal.
She could tell you, but then she'd have to kill you.
Exactly.
Oh, Lance said you got your email.
Awesome, Lance. Thank you for your future response.
You know what? And I call that a success.
Yeah.
Oh, I can draw myself.
Did you invite you to do some draw thing too?
No, I was trying to invite you. I wanted to draw on you.
Well, it's just drawing on you.
I'll look at this.
And it's following. I wonder if the viewer sees that.
I hope so.
The funny thing is they're paying us to do this.
Let's delete that. So, actually, any questions?
Can I have any questions?
Our lone viewer.
Is it still Lance? Lance, thank you for being there.
Oh, somebody's drawing on me.
That's a unibrow, by the way.
Looks like
Trying to draw hard on
aviators.
Trying to draw hard on your forehead. It's a really sad looking little part.
Yeah, this is kind of tough to draw with.
That looks cool though.
well,
Moving paint.
any questions? No new questions.
I love that we're using plate by home paint. Wait, let me draw some blush on your cheeks. Rosy cheek boy. There you go.
I think that's how you should sign out of your story today.
Rosy cheek boy.
For spacealabama.com, I'm Rosy Cheek Boy.
Oh, no, it's like
Really bad acting.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger. Be still.
Wish time would give me a list of the most influential people.
Oh crap. I really messed
it's
this
up.
up.
It's you gotta break it down on the left-hand side. Like they got a column. That's all.
I figured they want me to click every single individual one so they can get more ad revenue.
Okay, this is just getting out of control. Let me delete this. There we go.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Hillary Clinton wrote Elizabeth Warren's. That's interesting.
Hillary Clinton what?
Wrote Elizabeth Warren's little expose on why she's one of the 100 most influential people.
Any questions? Questions? Ask us a question, please.
Well, like 439 people have liked the Facebook status, none of them have clicked the link.
How many people are on Facebook?
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
Hey, Josh's mom, please ask us a question.
Hi. How to ask us a question? I don't know.
10 more minutes.
Well, we got one.
We got one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good story, too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the point was to get B-roll of us doing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got my good stuff now. Do you want me to change the camera around
Sure.
to get a
Why
different
not?
angle?
Yeah.
Maybe get like a tighter shot.
Okay, I'm leaving.
So, if anyone has any questions,
I'm one. Going twice.
No, Sam.
hello, Mrs. Barrett. She just showed up on my thing for the photo.
This
This
time.
time, do that.
Did you
Did
see
you see
that?
that? Okay, just to let you know the audio is weird.
Yeah, I
I think
I need to,
Why
here,
is he so out of order?
let me mute my microphone. Let's try to have one microphone on.
yeah, and I'll switch between the camera feeds.
Do we know how to make this? Okay.
By the way, I'm going to shut it on the computer screen.
Josh's mom just asked what he's really like to work with.
Horrible. He's such a good baby. He cries all the time. He doesn't do it today.
We heard the Dumbo story. We like the Dumbo story. Josh does his Dumbo face here too. He's okay sometimes. We'll keep him.
Embarrassing stories that she would like to share publicly with the group.
She probably has too many.
It's almost 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna start writing my story at 2, I think.
So are you leaving?
I just need to. So can someone get a cutaway? I'm going to follow me.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll just do this for like 5 more minutes.
Yeah, and then I have to hightail it out of here.
Pretend like you're working.
Is this text around? It's just
Shot of you.
She says she has lots of stories.
uh-oh.
Hooray. Can we roll on the screen so that we can record your mom's stories? What are you doing?
I was getting an over the shoulder shot.
Okay. Well, my hair is probably like really wavy. Hi, Eric. Do you want to come join our Google Hangout chat? Did you roll your eyes at me, Eric?
Scott Kelly did the list too.
We got one.
For promotional purposes, that's all I need. But keep going.
So John Glenn wrote about Scott Kelly.
I don't understand what this writing about people thing is.
So
I must have missed the whole thing.
Time Magazine does a list of the 100 most influential people. according to time, I guess, and they had someone else write about each person. Like someone
Another famous person write about a person or another person on the list.
Like Elon Musk did Kanye West. So just like, and Elon was not. I was shocked Elon was not on this.
That's kind of random.
No, talk about. No,
What?
Stratton is one of the twins.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the one that's currently up in the SS, or is he the one that?
He's the young guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Did his brother write about him?
No, John Glenn.
John Glenn did.
Aw, that's cool.
Wasn't John Glenn at one point the most traveled in the States?
He was also old.
What?
He went up with the space shuttle mission in the late 90s, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, and that was pretty much just a stunt, like so John Glenn could get the oldest man in space.
Thank you, Mrs. Barrett. Thank you. I hate my hair so much. So much.
Did Mrs. Barrett say something nice?
She said my hair looks nice. Because I was worried about it being wavy, which it is.
All right, 2 o'clock. We cut this thing off.
2 minutes, people. 2-minute warning.
I don't understand. All 3 of us tweeted, and I retweeted the tweets. So it was like triple tweeted. No one... I feel like we should have started it at noon.
Yeah.
Like, while people are on their lunch. Because, like I said, like, people at Redstone can't. Like, they're not... Like, a lot of them can't even go to this website. They can't go to Twitter.
Yeah.
They can't have their phones.
Forgot about that.
They can't get on social media. Like, only people in the public affairs office can even get on social media.
That's funny.
In certain buildings, yeah.
Maybe I'm outing my mom, but she works in the Arsenal, and she's got no hold of her on herself, and so she's.
It depends on which building you're in. Like, different buildings have different security levels.
You can use your cell phone to get on the page.
Yeah. But, like, in AMC, they can't, not even the people that work in the building, they can't bring their cell phones in the building. Yeah, they have to leave them in the car. Or they have lockers in the building. Like, it's that secure.
Okay. You have a story on that even? That might just be interesting for a slow day. Is like, you know, trying to reach your friend on the Arsenal takes 2 hours to.
I mean, they have landlines.
Yeah.
But if they're not at their desk.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think like the really, really, really high ups sometimes have their phones, but like your average person that works there cannot bring their phone in. Most of the time, I have to leave my phone in the car. I throw a fit every time.
Gotta have triple super secret clearance.
If you go on one side of the building, it's like that. On the other side of the building, it's not. So I never know which side of the building we're gonna go on.
Mm.
So I'll bring my phone, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't bring your phone in today," and I'll be like, "Oh my gosh."
So I was just Snapchatting myself from the Google camera.
It's like they want you to bring this professional camera in that can take all sorts of pictures, but not
There's some companies that tell me to leave my cell phone at the desk too, so it's not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's if it's a recording device. Your camera's
Maybe
recording
they're
device
worried
too.
about, like, I know people can.
But I have to give them like the serial number of my camera and stuff, and they like know exactly where it is. Like phones are small.
Mhm.
And can
We're gonna end this.